This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Good point, Geralt. Let's get Yarden out as well. Josie hates fighting wraiths.
Yep.
Which is, I've never been too fussed on it. One way or the other.
I think it's because I tend to, like, I do lots of side quests, and eventually I do them all, but I do like to get through the story, so I'm often not over leveled, and so when I run into wraiths in the main story, they kill me a lot.
Which is fair.
I love how you're not even hesitating. Should I take it from the dead?
I've been stealing from the dead for so long. Look, they're not going to use it, and I can make money out of it. I'm having it. It's part of being a witcher, I feel. I imagine no witcher would ever desecrate a grave like this, really. But for me, it's part of the deal. Oh, locked gates. They're always fun. I'm in Jack and Daxter camera mode, so you'll have to bear with me while I spin in circles around myself for a while. Here we go. It's glowing and it's just saved. So that probably means we're about to fight. Good old Yarden. Oh, there's a lot of them. There's more than I thought. That's the only time I find wraiths annoying, is when there's loads of them and they're all and when you were doing the botchling quest, the wraiths were very irritating. Okay, he's put his sword away, so we're happy that that's all of them.
Last of the surprises? Sure hope so.
Oh, Geralt, that's clearly
Should
not.
look around.
Right, let's loot the place. Ooh, look. That's not... No, that's going to be something we have to do later. You'll find that I will see stuff and go, ah, this is important, and move on. Mostly because I don't want to set off on the next section too quickly. Although I have found in The Witcher it's actually quite difficult to do that. It's not very easy to, like, even when you found the main things, it tends to be a case of you found the main things, but you can stay here until you're ready. Unless Yennefer's around. And then you've got no hope of being yourself.
Eulalia von Everec died in 1250.
Okay, that's not the on Everett we're looking for. So I'm assuming I'm looking for one of these. So we'll come back to those. Will it trigger it?
No, because that's not the right one.
Cool.
Kestitis? Not who I'm looking for.
That's why it's good to have Josie. She helps. Without spoiling too much. It's all about the money. Is it this one?
No.
Cool. Was it the one with the sword on it?
Yeah.
Old tombstone. Inscription's almost worn off completely.
So yeah, I like to try and identify the thing that I need to do first, and then avoid it like the plague. Can I examine that without clearing anything?
Yeah. I think it's up to you when you do the next bit, so...
Cool, so I don't have to worry too much.
Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom.
Right, well let's honour the dead, shall we? Never mind.
You've still not found him.
Oh, so you have to find him first and then light it. Fair enough. I thought we could light it for him beforehand.
Probably shouldn't touch that.
I would.
Vladimir von Everec, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
That could take a while. Okay. So that's our incense, isn't it? Right. So is it worth opening the wall yet?
Yeah, you may as well do it now.
And go for a trip?
Yeah.
Cool. This is yet again me getting... So, ooh. We can't go that way. Getting sidetracked. Aww. It's always quite sad to find dead bodies around. Although in The Witcher you do get used to it. Ah. Cool. That's going to be mushrooms, isn't it? I'm not a big collector of herbs usually. Whilst I am a general collector of things, herbs are not one of them. Unless I'm particularly looking for something. Oh, there's so much to loot. This is what we were talking about earlier.
Well, remember you're trying to get lower inventory weight.
Oh yeah. I'll do that when I sell it. That's always what you do. Pack up and then sell. Sell, sell, sell. The only time that's an issue is when you're in stuff like crypts and you can't just quick travel over to a shop. This feels very spidery in here. Since I recently did the spider caves. Do I need to be incensing this bit? No. Cool. Look around. Oh,
You were correct.
I was right! It's spiders! Right, now for the spiders I actually do use Cleanse quite a lot. Because it stops that happening. Luckily I have a sword that will make animals burn. That is one of the things I do look for when I do my runes on my sword, is will it make things burn? I'm not an ice person or a bleeding person. I think I always go for burn.
No, I used to be the same. But then but my latest playthrough, it's just to buff up signs as much as possible. So like
Anything
plus
that does signs.
Yeah.
I must say I do like the exploding shield with Cleanse, but I am glad that I've got it to that point. Because it's always nice to damage your enemies. Now, I'm not looting the monsters so much because I tend to find that it's not monster bits I need. It's, I get...
Just remember, sometimes they have
Money.
mutagens.
True. I've got so many
I don't know if these
mutagens,
guys
though.
do much though.
Yeah. I did not know about mutagens really, and then Josie was like, let me have a look at your character page, and discovered that I had like the smallest possible mutagens on, and had to teach me about mutagens. I don't know if I skipped out on the tutorial for that bit or if I just didn't care. But then when Josie put them on and they added, so what? What's with the are they supposed to be spider egg things? Or are they glowing orbs?
No,
hanging
yeah, I
from the
think
rock?
just I'm not sure. Creepy cave stuff.
Cool. It just says spread incense here.
Then do it.
Okay, incense has been spread. Oh, good. Sure. No, that's lots of mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms. Will the circle disappear when I've spread enough?
Just keep going. Like all the way through.
Cool.
life and death, fire and blood.
He's got a bit Games of Thrones. Which Josie enjoyed. I think I stopped watching about halfway through. Series 4. So.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought.
Oh, that spread quickly. It was the spinning. The spinning helps.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Am I going to wake them all up with this? Because I really only need one.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
You see, the spinning does help.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Oh, I think we missed one. Why can I not jog? I suppose it's dangerous to run with a sensor.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire.
Ah, now we can light the fire. And now we can jog. Yes, so don't run with sensors is the lesson here. Geralt says. Overkill on the Igni.
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought.
Ew. He just spit blood on the fire.
Blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
To party.
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you
Sigh.
Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everic's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Death to you!
Basically.
Kill him, von Everec.
For Olgierd's good.
Stick him in the stomach and dance away. I'm over leveled and it frustrates Josie. I'm assuming that was supposed to be a big fight. I just know it took me longer.
Ornery horse sons those von Everecs, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everec, brother to Olgierd.
Yeah, well, duh.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is.
Stay still.
Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual
Right.
acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on business.
I'm a swiving corpse. with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
So, come here often?
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. But when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We've on Everix have brawled and raided for generations.
Oh, I should take him to Skellige. He'd love it.
Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Necromancy?
Listen, feels like I should know Olgierd better. Tell me something about him.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier. You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started riding out on raids. Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True, some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd. Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
Don't mean to pry, but just a little curious how you died.
Ah! No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut, and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5 to 1, we were overwhelmed. They killed me, crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
So, necromancy's out then. Probably wouldn't do any good.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're
Like,
a ghost.
we did this
Can't
already.
grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a
I'm gonna
way
be
to
possessed,
make it
aren't I?
possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
feel like if I go with my gut instinct and tell him to shut up and just come with me, things will go badly. Well, we've got a job to do.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
Pretty sure it's going to be me.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno.
Shani.
One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no, no, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
I bet you do.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Great.
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely. And so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt, I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
Sorry about that, Shani. That wasn't me.
So who was it?
Me?
Doi.
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, wasn't talking to you.
Ah.
Who to then?
She's not the
Well,
witch.
to him. To Vladimir.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
These two seem like the same option, but with slightly different phrasing.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life, which is exactly
Oh, I
what
called
aim
it.
to do.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So,
I mean, not really turned
whether or
out. We
not,
knew he was
without
dead going
any
in.
more body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Okay.
Splendid.
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Okay, yeah.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my
I
friend's
thought
wedding.
that might happen.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everek. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
Fairly certain I saved all my fancy outfits.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everek, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly,
I'm guessing that's
man to
quantity,
ghost,
not quality.
are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
I feel like she can probably take care of herself.
We're just friends, always have been.
Never professed your love. No heartfelt admissions, confessions.
No, there's only one
Never
redhead for
anything
me.
between us.
You mean to say you never gripped those gorgeous...
Different question.
Ooh. Never cherished those beautiful, nay, stunning. So, soft in the head or the loins?
Excuse me?
Ah, a pederast. Fine, if it's not your flavor, you needn't taste. All the better for me. I'll see she's properly satisfied. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
Or within you.